This is GetCloser.com with Rab from Glasvegas. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you. Had a good summer?
Busy.
Yeah.
Very busy.
What have been the highlights for you?
T in the Park and Reading and Leeds, the two best gigs.
Yeah, and I was playing to the home crowd at T in the Park.
It's a bit crazy.
Was it?
Yeah, I just saw my mum with a bottle of vodka like that. People sneaking under the tent, and it was just crazy.
Wicked. So you played a 10th, did you, over there?
Yeah, really good fun. All the festivals were great, but yeah, special.
Yeah, I guess next year it'll probably be doing a lot of the big stages sets as well, won't it?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I think for T in the Park, the King Tut's tent would be quite good.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Wicked,
man, that's good. So yeah, what were you kind of doing? Were you working on songs over the summer as well? Was it kind of just straight on the road?
We finished the album first week of May,
yeah,
and then we just toured constantly to just now. James has been doing the Christmas album.
Yeah, wicked. And what what have you got going on between now and Christmas for the new album coming out?
We are touring until the end of this month, then we're away to America, then Japan, then lots of kind of little one-off gigs. We're doing a gig with Joe Wiley's at Little Noise,
wicked.
The one in Union Chapel, and then we've got another tour in December again. We're doing really big venues, that should be good.
Yeah. And
then next year it's Australia and America again.
That's wicked. And sort of the tracks are very emotive. The songs are all have so much feeling. Where do the inspirations come from behind the band, you think?
I think with James, he's quite perceptive, and it's things he sees round about him or people that he sees in the street. You know, it's anything like that.
Yeah.
And if it plays in his mind, and it affects him, then he'll write a song.
Yeah. Cool. And what kind of musically, what have been the main inspirations behind the band? Kind of which acts have inspired you, or I guess there's other things in life as well. But
no, I mean, well, in terms of music, it's probably things like Full Spectre, a lot of the girl groups, Oasis, lots of different things, you know. But James is really into like his art and things like that as well, and he loves a lot of kind of the Van Gogh stuff and a lot of classical music as well. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, cool. And what about for yourself? What are your main influences out there?
I like naked women. That's quite a big influence. Music, I like the Beach Boys, Ray Charles, Suicide, The Clash. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of, we're all into the same things, but just different bands with the same kind of influences.
And what about before this band? Were you doing a lot of other stuff yourself?
No, this is the first band I've ever been in.
Not a bad one to start with.
Well, this is the first band we'll ever been in, so I don't think we'll ever be in another band. So, yeah.
And how did it grow? Because it's sort of your name was coming around last year, and this year you just sort of been everywhere. You kind of seem to be the band. Well,
it was quite weird. We did two limited edition vinyls. Then we got signed. Then we did the album, and it just keeps growing and growing.
Yeah.
So who knows when it might start, so don't know.
And what's happening with the new album? What's the sound? Is it progressing much, or is it a lot of the same thing?
No, but I heard it today, some of the demos, it's quite different. It's a bit more aggressive, I thought, sounding. Same ideas, but it's definitely moving on. It probably won't sound a lot like this album. There'll be similarities, obviously, but it's definitely moved on. It'll probably be like a mini LP, maybe 8 tracks, 7, 8 tracks.
Yeah. And has it affected the way that you go and make the music making process when you know your tracks are probably going to be heard on the radio and you're going to play them on bigger stages? Do you think that affects the way you approach it?
No, because I don't think you can really gauge that. I mean, when we were doing the album, we didn't know if we would be moving up to really big venues. So we just make the music we make, and then what we do is we go in and we see how it sounds in the big venues, and it sounds great.
Wicked. And in terms of, you saying obviously you're all Scottish people, with the World Cup coming, would you ever consider doing the national anthem for the World Cup if you had the chance to?
I think James was talking about doing a song for Celtic, the Strack Rap. That might happen. Who knows?
You never know. Fingers crossed. I guess you got to get there first. But
yeah, I'm sure we could do the Walter rap as well. Kind of let him have all the fun. So.
Perfect, man. And what about sort of with films and stuff? What were you into with films wise? Do you spend a lot of time watching films when you're out on the road and that? Yeah,
that's all we do. We all love like comedy stuff, like Family Guy and all really funny stuff. Love Garth Marenghi. What have I been watching? I watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind last night. I think what else I got as well. Box sets. Paul likes the X-Files.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that's a joke and laughs at it, but it's real. James likes a lot of kind of really old films, like the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, one of the first films ever made, like really old stuff he's into. And he's watching a lot of Christmas films just now. Yeah. So yes. Like the Santa Claus with Dudley Moore and Miracle on 34th Street and stuff. So.
And what are your big albums? If you had if you had 3 albums you could listen to for now and eternity, what would they be?
Camera Obscura, Let's Get Out of This Country. Richard Hawley, Cole's Corner, and Pet Sounds, Beach Boys.
Nice choice, very good. And in like with the record shops, obviously there's been a massive push in the world of online at the moment. Are you like a big supporter of the online world, or are you still kind of about going into the record shops and getting the physical copies? Or
no, I don't buy a lot of albums. That's all I'll say. I think the digital thing's great and online, and even people downloading music. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because some people can't afford music, and in that case, I think it's great for them, because people should have the right to have music, you know.
Yeah.
But if I like an album enough, I will buy it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I just don't. That's it. So
yeah. And what in terms of bands that have you supported many bands along the way in this kind of year, and who have you had that supported you that you kind of be tipping for the future?
Well, we don't really like supporting bands because we don't like people having bigger dressing rooms. We supported Muse and we supported Kings of Leon, and they were incredible. Supporting us, we've had two bands. A band called Thomas Tantrum. Well, 3 bands, sorry. Thomas Tantrum, they're amazing. I think they've got to be massive.
And what they're like musically?
Kind of poppy. It's like a girl singer, Captain Beefhearty, but really catchy tunes.
Yeah,
good. A band called Mad Skull from Glasgow.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start describing. It's just their songs are just incredible.
Yeah.
And a band called The Displacements from Leicester.
Oh, right, wicked.
They're great as well. That's kind of pop kind of thing, kind of Arctic Monkeys kind of thing.
And you find it quite important to support like the music in Glasgow and the people of Glasgow. Now you're getting the opportunity to obviously you've got to that next level. You're kind of looking to take people with you.
What do you mean, bands?
Yeah, just like obviously supporting the local scene. And
well, if there's a band we like, I mean, Thomas Tantrum are from Southampton, and we didn't know them, and we've had them in every tour with us because they're just amazing.
Yeah.
And we normally do that with bands from Scotland as well, but it's just hard trying to get everyone down.
Yeah. And
please everyone.
Who would you say is the greatest Scottish band of all time?
Probably Alex Harvey, sensational Alex Harvey band.
Yeah, wicked.
Without a doubt.
Cool, man.
Go buy it.